Okay. Just make sure it's going.
I just need an invite to the race when y'all get there.
Yeah, that's me. Can you hear me? Change your settings. What?
I didn't say anything.
Might take a second to... Might take a second. Okay. It takes a second. Just takes a second to... Alright guys, tonight they're at Darlington for 100%. 2 times wear stage with cautions and damage. We got Napa Fan in the 2, Mountain Dew in the 52, Elvin in the 51, Monster in the 75, Guitar in the 54, Sports Legend in the 19, Edenol 4, Pro in the 45, Wildcats in the 24, Brian SP in the 99, Old Guy in the 3, Blakey in the 12, Country Rebel in the 22, Money in the 32, Salty in the 55, and Tex Pelt in the 13.
We're gonna have some good racing tonight, Wood. There's a lot of good drivers, especially at Darlington.
Heck yeah, I don't know, Blakey and Country Rebel looks like they both moved down from Xfinity.
Darlington's one of those tracks too, at long distances. You know, the entry angles, we might see more than one or two, whether they call it the Darlington Strike. You know, you're going to want to patience yourself and get into a good rhythm. What do you think, Clay? Or Wood?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you gotta go. You can't just wait for everybody else and then get bumped up into the wall. So.
As we all know, 1 and 2 are a lot different than 3 and 4, so there's a little bit more concentration to maintain that same line and that good rhythm, as we were just saying, around this track. But who's got a good strategy with stages and cautions? We'll see what happens.
Yeah, a lot of time tonight to make changes. Get your truck just the way you like it.
Well, thanks for having me tonight. We got T. Clay and Woodruff Sport and Quinn be calling the race for it. It's good to talk to you guys tonight. I'm excited.
I got the truck points too, if everybody wants to hear the truck points.
Trucks too, they're a lot different beast, especially from an Xfinity car to a Cup car, you know. They handle a lot different, and obviously the speed and horsepower race, you know. So again, with all the good names that you said, and the drivers trying to make a good name for themselves, you know, the captains will be watching that from the Giggity Racing League tonight to see what's in store.
Right, who's gonna move up, who's gonna stay where they are.
The Giggity Racing League, I think, has some of the best elite drivers in league racing for Heat 4, and it's awesome. I've called quite a few of the Cup races now, and seeing some of those guys, it's just incredible to go 150 laps with no cautions. You know, now let's see if who's going to be able to prove themselves and work their way up, like we were talking about.
Right. I wanted to go through the points real quick before we get into this. I got Wildcats at 306 points, and he's got 12 playoff points. Pro 75 in second with 304, so there's a good battle. I mean, they're only 2 points away, and he's got 3 playoff points. Sports is at 298 points, so he's not really too far behind them guys either with 1 playoff point. We got Renegade at 251. Number 5 is Sean with 235. 6 is Brian with 229. Next 7th with 225, but he's got 4 playoff points. Money, number 8, 189 points, 1 playoff point. Country, number 9, 161 points. Mountain Dew in 10th with 137 points. Mike 11th with 105 points with 4 playoff points. Blaze is in 12th, 104 points. Blakey 13th, 94 points. Tex Pelt 14th, 41 points. Monster in 15th with 39 points. Dime Bags in 16 with 33 points. We got Warpig in 17th with 31 points. Monster in 15th with 39 points.
There's quite a few names that you've said that I've raced with personally, recreationally and in league racing. So with Dimebacks and Warpig being 2 of the very consistent drivers, very smart drivers. Everything they do, there's a rhyme and a reason behind it. Plus, they're great guys.
Right.
I've raced with him. He's also fast. Mountain Dew is fast. This is going to shape up to be a good one tonight, especially at Darlington. Great racing tonight. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, Darlington is one of my favorite races to watch. It really is enjoying.
We're just waiting for an invite over here. I think, are they doing their qualifying race right now, Wood?
Yeah, they just finished up with qualifying, so they're getting everybody in there.
And the patience is going to be a virtue tonight, knowing that you have. You're going to have that opportunity to dive down pit lane. Just be careful, because this is one of the tracks too that, you might go a lap down. So the strategy, but patience will be a virtue tonight.
Okay.
Well, the drivers in free race, Wood, Clay, they said that they were doing some throwback paint schemes on their trucks tonight for the Darlington race, like they do. So it'd be exciting to see who's running what.
Yeah, it's going to be unique watching these cars go around this egg shape tonight. Everybody knows, name this track the Old Lady in Black, because we all know why. They're going to have some rough racing going on. Hopefully get some good, clean racing. Not a whole bit too many cautions. Should be a good night to watch some racing. Everybody just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Yeah, it is very cool too. We get a lot of people who spectate on the Giggity page watching. A lot of captains, obviously, and then you get a lot of other drivers that look at the competition that's coming after them in the higher ranks. So in the Giggity Racing League, once again, if you guys have any interest of joining a development league and working your way up and being one of these drivers, please contact Clay Wood or I, or K Taddy. He's another one. He's a great guy too. We'll be more than happy to get you in here, and let's see what you all got. Put your skills up with these guys.
Some quick history from the track we're going to be watching this evening. The track broke ground in 1949, so this track's been around for a little while now. Going in turn 1, you're going to be looking at a 25-degree turn. Turn 3, a 23-degree turn, and the front straight and the back straight are 3 degrees and 2 degrees. So we got a little bit of banking going on, not a lot. We're going to have some tough racing going on. It's going to be awesome to watch it tonight.
That's a great thing about you, Sid. Great facts. Thanks for that. There's so many drivers to consider. The Southern 500, one of the crown jewels among Daytona and Indianapolis and stuff. They love the Southern 500 track. Used to be dirt, and they switched it over. And I went through that on original Hudson Hornet that race there. They have a Davey Allison museum also with Austin Bill from Dawsonville's $1 million Coors Light Ford. Awesome museum and a great track, great facility. Wood, you've raced with these a lot of these guys. What going into this race? What would your strategy be from the get-go?
I think I just want to keep up, kind of tuck away, and save my stuff, and wait till the first pit stop, and then get my setup in, and then try to just hang with everybody, and try not to wear my stuff out. Just try to stay up there, and kind of draft with people.
What would your strategy be? I've raced with you quite a bit, and I've raced with you at this track. I've seen you pull 2 or 3 different.
I think a lot of strategy tonight's going to be, especially for the last stages. It's going to be very tempting to want to run up front and get your car going up there in a good, fast pace. But you know as well as I do, running here at Puddin, you get that right side of that car to work pretty good. It's going to slow you down a whole lot. I think these guys that kind of hang back during the first 2 stages or towards the end of the third or first of the
that. Are we looking for the invite to get ready into the race, or are we going to take a couple-minute break here in between the qualification?
Nope, we just got invited. I'm getting ready to send you guys. I'm not friends with you, so it might be a second.
Guys, but you know, it's always a thing that you can learn a little bit here, a little bit there, a line, you know, maybe a pit strat. So
invite Puddin with it. Get in there. We're just loading in right now, waiting to see some action. There we go. Oh, looks like Wildcats. Looks like a monster right behind them.
The passing areas here at Darlington are very difficult too. You know, you don't want to go below that apron area. You have a good chance of getting tossed. So the passing areas here are very difficult. When you got this many cars going into turn 1 at the same time, it's you got to be able to maintain your line and hold off and pull down the.
Right now we got Monster Racing. He's going to be taking the lead from the inside, coming out of 3. Got number 75 for the Food Country USA guy is going to be taking the lead right here. He's got a pretty good gap on him right now. Hopefully Wildcat catch back up after a little bobble.
Oh, somebody's under the white line.
If you get a chance, will you send me an invite?
Oh, yeah. Play or anything here.
I can see him.
Maybe I'll get back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess what you could have done that too. could, just go to the party and hit join session on Woodruff.
Renegade Racer, 33. Man, Brian's all smashed up right now. What happened to him? Sports Legends smashed up. 75. Rebel. Down all Napa. Oh no, like a team best.
Looks like we'll be doing 135 laps tonight. That's a cooling race.
Monster lead.
Yeah, I'm watching the cars here. It looks like we're starting to get a little loose coming out of that turn 3 there. Turn 4. Maybe that won't be a factor for the guys up front. Got a pretty good gap going on now.
They kind of got into each other.
Wow. Monster in that Food City 75 black truck sure is out front by a good old pace right here. Getting a little loose coming out of 4. I wonder if that's going to be a concern going on the rest of the stage. What do you think, Puddin'?
Sorry guys, I had to take care of something real quick with the wife. I just got plugged back in. I was watching the race. Yeah, it looks like they're getting spread out. Oh, looks like UK just bumped the wall a little bit, but that's what we were expecting. You know, like that Darlington strip.
Looks like they're catching some lap traffic here already.
Yep.
Like he's got lots of
I'm watching Monster Racing 23 right now. He's going to be taking the inside lane going across the checkers, passing number 19. Going in turn 1, he got clear from him pretty good there. He should be set sailing into this stage.
Watching Blakey T back here in that number 12. That's the, looks like he put a Napa throwback scheme on there.
Oh, yeah. We got a Nap Fan 24's got a good battle going on right now, going in turn 2. Takes the low side. He's going to be going to the rear of, oh, big spin, car backwards on the turn 3. Car backwards on turn 3, number 32, spun out.
Still no caution. No caution, no dandelions on the track yet. Again, it's a long race. Patience is the virtue. Regroup, you know. If you need to, make your adjustments. Go to the pits. We got another car spinning on the backstretch right here. Old 24 and the 22 car, they are definitely going bad. That was a good battle right there.
Yeah, old guy Napa right there. Napa got underneath him on the inside and gave him a little bump, got him a little sideways, and I think just with the tire wear and the length in the stage we're in now, I think that's just what caused him to get sideways. Looks like he got everything straightened back out, so hopefully they can get this truck back to finish the stage and get that thing repaired.
135 laps at Darlington with stages and coffee in Spain. It's a long race. You know, you don't want to get too zealous, but again, you do want to show everybody that you have a little bit of power, you have a little bit of dominance right there. Country was barely tapping that wall off the turn. Guitar in the 54 car. He's another great driver, very well-rounded driver. He's looking really good right now.
You guys got Blake's YouTube, so we can see how many laps. That is broadcast. Monster's still front.
Yeah, everybody remember this series right here is brought to you by Gander's Outdoors. Very good place to go get your wife Christmas presents, along with your husband or boyfriend, girlfriend, anything you need, especially for the outdoors. They got some really good deals going on this time of year around Christmas. Go there on Black Friday sales. You'll see the door packed in and out. Everybody, that's Gander Outdoors. This is the NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series.
Didn't you say you just got your wife a new belly button ring there? You got her a nice little spinner bait?
Yes, sir. They got DT6s there for $16.99. They're best bait you can get.
What? Spinner bait?
It's an inside joke, everybody. We'll talk about it later. He said he gave his old lady a spinner bait for a belly button ring for a birthday present one day. But again, folks, we'll get back to that later. It's just a joke. But that was well said there. Oh, right there, coming off. Again, you're coming off of turn 2. It looks like somebody got a little loose that side down the back stretch. He gathered back up, though he didn't go back in. Watch Renegade in that 33, barely touching that wall. Now he's on the inside of that white line, too. You just got to be careful. Throttle control, throttle control, throttle control. What kind of slider preset do you run here in a truck? Oh, there's an accident right there. Somebody's got into the 33, and it looks like that will bring out the caution right there.
Oh, caution's out, yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, usually trucks are a little higher slider than Cubs. I know what I'd run here.
Yeah, pretty good start to the Giggity Freshman Truck Series here today. I think it's going to be a good one, guys. Very intense racing going on in that first stage.
Yeah, first caution here, so everybody's getting their pit setups in. Catch up.
Here we go, back to the start. UK Wildcats outside number 75. Start here, 75 takes off. Going in turn 1, we got everybody lined up. Go take it to the field here.
These are the restarts we were talking about. There's Blakey T up there in that 12 truck.
Big wreck on turn 2. Wow.
Caution.
They're collecting 4
many cars sideways.
They're slowing down. Cautions breed cautions, boys.
That is correct. Now, you just had a caution flag. You just went to the pit. You just made your truck adjustment. You go in for, 4 fresh tires and fuel, even though they're a lap old, or do you stay out the track position?
I don't know. I think I'd stay out. Let's see what guy did.
Well, that's one of them things. We don't really know how many laps there are to go in the stage, so we're kind of undetermined on that, thanks to NASCAR Heat 4.
Any chance I get, especially in a long race like this, I always want the fresh tires. And let's say you might have missed a click here or there. This gives you a chance to go back in. And if not, that's an extra lap. I know a lap doesn't sound like a lot, but that could save you from going down a lap, or could give you a little bit of advantage. Just all depends. I like 4 fresh tires balls anytime I can get it. Looks like we're going back green again.
Here we go, the Giggity Freshman Truck Series back in action, going across the line right now.
Blakey T's making it new. Blakey T in that 12 making it new.
28 of 40, 27. 13 laps left. Napa up to second. Big cackle back here. I'm trying to go 3 wide. 3 wide. 2 on a 2-lane track. Hold on, boys.
UK Wildcats has got a little pushback from where he's been at north of the race. He's going to have to settle in here and see if he can work back towards the beginning of the field.
Looks like tend to go up the line up there. Oh,
Seems to be maybe a stage in right here.
no.
He said there was a lap, so looks like somebody got a little loose. Got it out, you know. Here's your
Tell you
chance.
what, that Food Country USA truck up front really has looked strong this first stage. Might be somebody to look at throughout the race. He's holding strong to that front spot right there today.
That's Monster Racing, yeah, he's looking real good. He's been real dominant up front. And we got Blakey T, he's very good at these type of tracks. And he loves driving a good truck in second. Napa's right there with him too. So,
Man, I tell you what, I sure do like that Napa car Blakey T's running. That's a sharp looking vehicle.
He did a good job with that.
Sure he did. Here we go. We got Monster Racing 75 Blakey T out front. Here they go. Tossing the flag right now. Taking on the Giggity Truck Series.
We have a very intent watcher over here. He's a 11-year-old German short-haired pointer dog. He has been watching this race very intently. My dog knows watching NASCAR.
Oh, a little rubbing and racing got going on here. Got some cars on the wall and straightened it out. Seems to be fine going in to the turn here. Looks like everybody kind of got the composure back and everybody's straightened it back out.
UK Wildcats is right there, right behind Monster.
I noticed Blakey T got pushed back a little bit right there. He sure is riding the rear end of that white car. He's got him going into turn 3 here. Pretty low. See if Blakey T can make the pass.
Stage points are going to be a virtue, especially with 7 or 8 laps to go. But
oh yeah, for sure. Sorry to take care of something.
now, we've all raced here. Where do you like to run? We see Blakey T up by that wall. We see Monster right down there by that lower line. You know, there's 2 different lines. Where do you guys like to run? Would be, you know, wherever saves tires, or just wherever?
I think this part in the race is just trying to keep that car between that white dotted line and that wall, just trying to get that groove and get on the gas and maintain enough speed and not get ran over with the guys behind you trying to push up on your rear.
Heck yeah, I mean, highlighting's going to save tires, but I don't know, I think they're just keeping it between the wall.
Yeah. I think right now these guys are just hanging on, trying to
6 to go.
Each other,
6 to go, here's the line.
Straight.
It's again racing from Giggity Racing League. Never a disappointment. Oh, right going down right there below the white line.
Crispy Fries got way down below the apron there, coming out of 3.
Again, if you guys got what you think it has to take, you know, let us know. We'll be more than happy to get you in touch to come race, you know, with these high caliber drivers. Who's to say that you're not going to get moved up pretty quick or get picked up? And but if not, it's great racing. You can't ask for better racing than what the Giggity Racing League has to offer. You're not going to get trolled in a public lobby with these guys.
Okay, I tried out. And they're like, ooh, I like what I see. They moved me right up to Xfinity.
Oh, Renegade Racer 933 is sideways, backwards. Big wreck, big wreck, big wreck. 33 has hit the wall. Still number 02 of Crispy Fries. Looks like he's slowing down on the track.
Yeah.
His front end is really, really damaged. He got a caution here.
3rd stage end right there.
The Thai car 02 car of Crispy Fries looks like it might be going to the garage after that one, boys.
Monster, Wildcats, Blakey T, Renegade, or Napa. I didn't get all the scroll. It's like Salty and 7.
I think they've had a long enough green flag run in between those cautions. Obviously, with their pit stops, they did make adjustments, you know, but you kind of know what you have and what you don't have now. This is a great opportunity at the end of the stage to go in, take some tires, take some gas, make a tire pressure adjustment, maybe some tape or wedge, get that car or truck dialed in a little bit better, you know, and then wait for that 3rd stage to come up and really that tall skinny pedal down on the right side and show
like
what you got.
Start of the 2nd stage.
They're 2 abreast, 2 to single lanes. Let's see if they can get all the way through. They're swerving, they're dicing, they're moving. There's 4 wide because they're going down below. They're trying to avoid each other. Oh, Monster right there getting pushed back a little bit. Then you got UK right there, you know. The 13 trucks.
We'll change the pace for the leader here. We got a new leader out front. UK Wildcats 2388 takes the lead. Legend.com car, the welcome gander outdoors on the right rear.
It is difficult to pass here, like we were talking about in the pre-race. It's great to see some clean passes right there by the Wiz. We see a little slide job for Monster coming out of the corner, and it looks like he's going to be hunting the UK Wildcats down. You have to be strategic in your moves here. Very sudden, just like
Tex Pelt and Blakey T. Blakey T getting a little bump right there. Tex Pelt slides back to get the train ran. Here they come, number 2, number 55, all past him. Tex Pelt got moved back a couple of positions there. Maybe he can settle back in and get his car back to where it needs to be on the track. Looks to me like he might have a little damage.
Wildcats are starting to pull at least 1 or 2 trucks on Monster. He's probably just settling in. But if I was the UK, I would definitely not be in that rearview mirror. I'd be looking out that windshield right now ahead of you. 2 great drivers in Blakey T and Monster behind you. You drive by that mirror, you got to drive the racetrack and not the racer. You know, he's in a great position. UK put himself in a good job.
And Napa, all my teammates up the third. 2.
It looks like they're starting to get spread back out a little bit. That's to be expected here. Gets a little loose coming off. He's got a good looking 02 tread on the Chevy truck there.
Yeah.
Like that.
Blakey T's trying to get that high side to work, if y'all noticed that. These other 2 guys up front, they're running the low inside line. Blakey T's running that outside line. Looks to be like he might be gaining a little bit on him.
I've always liked the high line, no matter what, whether it be real racing or in here. You get that drive.
Monster gets up to the rear. He's on that 24. He's giving him a little bump.
He's like, I'm here. Where are you going?
Oh, we got a
there's
car
somebody
into the
in
back wall back there. Head first.
Number 3, old guy, 24, is in the wall in the Knights Racing 03 there.
Doesn't appear to bring out a caution. They're going to keep going green. This is what we're talking about too. He's going to fall back. Just don't lose a lap. Maintain your composure. Just
everybody watching, if you're not familiar with how NASCAR PS4 works, one car spins around, gets sideways. Sometimes it doesn't throw a caution. Most of the time it takes 2 or 3 vehicles to be turned either parallel or 90 degree to the track for the caution to come out. Right there it didn't come out, so we're going to continue to race.
For the lead.
Monster stuck that low side with UK on the out. Blakey was falling. He didn't know where to go. I was watching it right there with you. Great 3-way race for the lead up here between Monsters UK and Blakey T.
Blakey's in the 12.
Here they come. Monster got a little loose there. Blakey T to the rear. UK takes the lead.
Back to it. Yeah, good call, Clay. Good call.
Yeah, that's Napa fan in the 12.
Pretty good race going up here in the front. Somebody else is coming in the back here. They see if they can catch the group.
You got Blakey T following Monster, who's following UK. Blakey T looks a little low. Monster's right there in the middle of the track.
I think that number 12 car is Napa fan. Like,
I'm following him right now, Wood. I can confirm that is Blakey T, buddy.
okay.
Yep. I was like, this weekend.
Elvin
you had the
Prest.
question.
He's,
I
I think he might be catching the group here.
Racing
If they
side by
slow
side
down,
like that.
maybe got a caution right here.
Got a caution on the
stage.
track.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
Caution.
Well, there's your chance. Go make some adjustment. Get those tires.
Right now it's going to be
Well, I'm
UK
sorry, Wood.
Wildcats.
Like I said, I was
Monster Racing.
I definitely went back and I was like, wait a minute, is that Napa? Because I kept calling him
on
Blakey.
the hood, I'm all confused. I think so what's going on here.
No problem, no harm, no foul. We're getting ready to go back to we'll come to the green flag in just a couple of seconds here. If anybody's out there watching, if you want to write in, we'd love to hear from you. I said this in the cup race before the other night. Especially with being Darlington. If anybody's out there on the YouTube channel, what's one of your favorite throwback paint schemes that you've seen at Darlington in the last 3 or 4 years? Let's see what you all have to say.
And here we go, back racing UK Wildcats. He sure did move back a lot of positions off that.
Money Mike put front. Good. He had a good pit strat. I don't know if he stayed out, but Money Mike to the lead right now.
19's all fixed up, going forward.
Oh, they get
big wreck.
Oh, they are definitely bunching up back there. They're bunching up
Oh
back
yeah,
there.
big
yeah.
wreck. Crispy
That-
Fries is in the wreck again. Crispy Fries has been, he's gotten to quite a bit of wrecks tonight. I have something wrong with that car.
There's too crispy.
Now, sometimes, especially at a track like this, you can be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and that's all it takes. And that's unfortunate for Crispy, but he's been maintaining himself. It was the other night with RJ Smitty, and he was running that throwback full trickle car. He went flying in the first stage. He went flying in the second stage, but coming down the third stage, he was right there at the end. So don't count any of these drivers out yet. You get the opportunity to fix your truck.
Yeah.
So many great drivers, and you know these guys are driving hard. You know that people are watching them. They know their captains and their teams are watching them. They want to prove themselves. They want to help them. They want to be able to advance. And that's why we've been seeing such good close racing.
Okay. The guitar's out front. Gonna be taking the green flag right there off the line.
Blakey to the inside of UK for second. Let's see if he can hold the play.
Pushing.
54 outside, got Blakey T pushing him to the low. Blakey T rubs the 24, pushes him into the wall. It's going to slow Blakey T down a little bit.
Oh,
Blakey T now below the white line.
Wow, into each other.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it looks like
Oh,
the
for the lead.
a little bit.
3 wide.
Splitting them up the
coming out of
middle.
turn two.
This was the racing we wanted to see, guys. This is the racing we wanted to see.
Here we go.
Heck yeah.
Oh. UK cuts low.
Wow.
Gets below that white apron. You think he can hold it? Gives him a little bump. Pushes him off the track. Here we come out of turn two.
This is intense. We have 34.
Wow, we're 4 or 5 wide.
Is there 2 to go or what, guys? I mean,
Here we go. Big wreck, big wreck, big wreck.
Money Mike's involved.
Caution,
You're right.
caution.
You're right, Wood. You'd think this is 2 to go, but this is just, you know, we just started the second stage. These guys are trying to prove themselves, man. They want to show, hey, I can be a dominant, but again, it's as difficult as it is to pass here. Any chance you get, you cannot pass that chance up.
I'm telling you what, if you're sitting at home when you're watching this race, and you know you got some buddies that aren't watching this, you better go ahead and get on Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook and get them on here. This is one to watch right here, Puddin'.
I agree with you. I mean, the classic giggity racing, Clay. This is why I enjoy being able to call these races in all different types of series. They're great racing. Great racing.
Heck yeah.
A little jealous you can't be down there, but you know, if you want to be down there, the opportunities are for the development league. Once again, for the Giggity Racing League, the GRL. I still consider one of the top tier leagues to be participating in. Here we go.
Green flag back with the Giggity Freshman Truck Series going in turn 1.
Oh, so
Got UK Wildcats taking it below the apron. He's holding it strong. Coming out of turn 2. Got a couple cars 3 wide in the rear of the field.
Blakey T's right behind UK. Let's see if he's got anything for him, Wood.
Sure does.
Here comes Blakey pushing on his rear. That number 12, yellow and blue car, smooth selling. See if he can take the lead. Big wreck in the backfield.
Heck yeah. Holy crap. There's at least 12.
We've heard it before, and you said it best. Precautions breed cautions. People get frustrated. You know, they might want to not necessarily give payback, but give somebody a little knock and say, "Hey, I'm going to remember you." And sometimes it doesn't pan out so well. But Darlington being maybe 2 lanes wide, it's very difficult to pass here. And any chance you get, like we were just talking about a couple minutes ago, you got to try to take it, Clay. You know what? You just got to, and sometimes it just doesn't work out.
You gotta go wherever you can. I mean, sometimes you're getting beat from the rear, and then you have no option of where.
If I remember correctly, this is the 12 truck right there. This is Blakey T. This will be his first opportunity to start up front with UK Wildcats. They both have been very, very strong trucks. Let's see who does what, Clay.
Here we go.
Oh, below the white line again. He holds up.
Four's out front. Blakey T on the high side. Number 2 inside of him.
Yeah, that's Napa. Here it comes.
It's great. I love the audio when you listen. I'm doing the above truck video right now, switching back and forth with great angles. And the audio in this is awesome to hear them V8 head on and roll on and get off the throttle. It's awesome. Looks like UK's going to start pulling out a little bit, Wood.
Got a bunch of rubbing going on in the back. Country Rebel just got pushed down below the apron, coming out of turn 2 there. Oh, big wreck by number 33 and 32 in the rear. I'm not sure what's going on back here right now.
Robin's racing.
Looks like Brian and he's coming down. He's going to make a green flag pit stop, it looks like. He's got some heavy front end damage. Not a super huge aero track, but it will slow you down significantly. So if you get a chance, only go down one lap, you'll get that free pass.
We were coming to a caution. I saw the wreck towards the end of the field. Somebody hit the pit wall coming out of turn 3 there and slid up in the track.
And Brian SP24, that 99 truck, just came into pit lane as the caution was coming out. So let's see how that pans out for him. He might be able to gain some track position on that unfortunate circumstance for the other drivers. Have we had any favorite paint schemes pull up on the YouTube yet for our fan vote tonight? Once again, we got UK Wildcats and Blakey T, and we got Napa right behind him, and then Mike, and don't forget about Monster. Monster's always been strong, so he's just probably paying patient right now, seeing if he can get his way back up there too.
Just waiting for time. Right apart.
Woo, that's a great race. The 4 gives the 2 a bump as they're too wide. Coming through the corner, 15 on the outside. Another car in the back going down low. The 54 car bumps the wall. This is the one time you're glad you're not a fabricator or have to pay to fix a truck, gentlemen, because you will definitely be on that. You'll be on that sheet metal machine for quite a while.
Yeah, I sure do hate to see all these cautions, but we all know as well as you do, it sure is making the fans happy. This is definitely going to keep the fans on their feet watching this hard racing we got going on this evening. They are tickled to death out there at the stands.
It's definitely keeping everybody from spread apart like we did see earlier in that long green flag. But, these drivers want to know what they can do on long green flags if that comes down to it. And it's great to do a short truck run also if that comes down to a stage win or a conviction. Sorry, guys. But this will give you any opportunity you can now. With Kane Blakey back there at the front. Like I said, Monster's probably just back there prowling. He's been very strong and he was very dominant earlier.
Here we go again, UK on the inside, Blakey T trying to make his way around, and Blakey T pushes up to his rear, coming across the inside. We got cars all out in the median.
Oh, one backwards. 13
going on.
Oh, one to
Blakey T still pushing on his rear bumper right here.
That caution.
Like it might be underneath the caution once again.
I think the frustration levels are starting to get a little bit high. Everybody wants every spot they can get. They want those stage points. Like you said earlier when you're running down the points, Wood, those they're only, the first and second are only separated by a couple of points. And that literally, so you want to get any point you can when you can.
For sure.
Do the leaders stay out? Do they go in? We haven't had a lot of green flag laps this stage yet, but, if you're in the back, why not go get that adjustment, see if you can get that track position. Everybody's different.
Wildcats at 306 and Pro 75 at 304. Let's see, Pro 75.
Alright, here we come. flag coming back out.
Once again, we say it. UK Wildcats 2388 out front with Blakey T on his outside. Here we go.
2-3 wide as they go below that white line. They're trying not to hit each other. Couple Darlington stripes
Big car
right
outside.
there.
Still green. 3 or 4 wide back there. Oh my
Blakey
god.
T finally takes the lead.
Oh, stay straight. Oh, one back
we
right.
got
Big wreck in the back. Big wreck in the back. Got a car sideways.
They'll draw another caution.
Yeah.
It appear it does. Blakey T wanted to see right now, and neither did UK. Well, the UK was probably happy about that, but Blakey did not want to do that.
End of stage 2.
All right, boys, this is it.
Yeah, you know,
Now, with as many cautions,
we saw Monster Racing heading up the field most of the race. Right now, he's got pushed back toward back to the field. Maybe after the pit here, he can change his truck up and get back to the front. Really looked like he's had a struggle with the last stage.
Looks like Blakey T, Wildcat, Salty Tenders, Tex Pit, Guitar Megadon, Eternal Rest, Pro 75, Old Guy. They're all in the top
Guys,
8 there.
we'll take one moment and just like to say thank you to Puddin for his service. And since today's Veterans Day, one of the broadcasters here tonight used to serve in the military. Just want to give him a thank you.
well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, and thank you to all the veterans out there and all the service people. I greatly appreciated it and enjoyed my time in the United States Air Force. Thank you for that. And as you see, that looks like the 13 got into the wall right there. See, this is one of those things. This is where your strategy's got to come into play.
Then we got some anger going on back here. That Tex Pelt sideways just kind of hung to the truck in front of him, just dragging him down the track here.
Hey, I don't know. Yeah, that thing. I don't know if that's a lag issue or that was different. Yeah. But see, do you with your strategy, you know, there's with all the cautions, you can't assume after you've gone for so long.
Oh wow, what's going on here? Guitar. Oh my god. Y'all seeing this? Look at Guitars, or Renegade Racer.
They just went flying by the leaders.
What's going on here?
Aren't they on a caution?
I'm assuming somebody's going to get called to the NASCAR trailer for that one.
Too fast down.
All right, back to the racing, guys. We got UK Wildcats still out front here. 24 holding in there strong.
Well, like I was trying to say, Clay Wood, what would your strategy be, knowing that there probably will be another caution? Where do you play? Do you go to get your car hooked up, or do you go for track position and stay out of it?
Okay. Oh, I'm pushing to the wall. Wildcat's around. Oh. Looks like another caution.
That was somebody else. That was Wildcat's still out front.
Oh, yeah, Wildcat.
Wow, guys, this is a very, very aggressive race right here we got going on. These guys
Very
just kind of make it to
uncharacteristic
the
also.
line. Yes,
Very
sir.
uncharacteristic for Giggity Racing to see this many cautions, Clay.
It is Darlington.
It is Darlington. Everybody says it's Bristol, baby. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This is Darlington. Like you said, yes, you're right, but these guys want to prove themselves. Always be in trucks. They want to be able to move up, and sometimes you do got to put the bumper to somebody, but unfortunately, you got to do it in the right spot. All right, we got UK Wildcats back up front.
Yes, as we all know, this track is called the track Too Tough to Tame, and we're starting to see why here in this final stage of the race.
Blakey T seems to have fallen back there at that 12 truck, Claywood. He was running up front for those first stages, so I don't know if it was his pit strategy or what, but let's see how that pans out for him. Same thing with Monster. I'm watching Monster, who was a dominant force. He's unfortunately in the rear. I think he's just trying to stay back out of the hectic race right now, maybe work his way back through.
Around number 02 and number 3, all turned around.
Four trucks involved.
Oh, like he's hammered. Still green, it looks like.
Yeah, I think this is coming back to what I was talking about before the race. I think a lot of these guys are holding back on their trucks tonight, just trying to see if everybody else in front of them is going to wreck, maybe have to pit, maybe that can get them back to the front without damaging their vehicles.
As we know too, we spoke with Blakey T earlier in the pre-race. He's still newer to Giggy Racing Truck League. In his debut, he was running very well, running up front, and it had a very unappreciated circumstance. And he was really trying to prove himself a little bit better after that showing.
It's up to 13th right now.
Yeah, it looks like Crispy Fries is in the pits now. He might be out in the race.
3 wide.
These guys are really starting to space out now. A lot of the top runners from stage 1 to stage 2 aren't even in the top anymore. Go quick through to see exactly who's running up front. Wow, big wreck by Country Rebel 31. This guy's tires must really be falling off. I'm gonna assume UK Wildcats is still in the lead. Y'all correct me if I'm not right there, but these guys are really spaced out now. Wildcats have probably got about a 4 or 5 second lead on second place right now. Big wreck. We got cars upside down, sideways. We're gonna have to get the EMS crew out here. It looks like we have an injured wreck. We have got a big crash going on turn 3 right here. Once again, under caution. You can just tell by the way these guys are starting to drive. They're really kind of getting aggravated with the race right now. Hopefully we can get these cars settled back in here and get this race under green and have some good clean driving again.
Especially while you're under caution, it chews those laps up, so that's time that you need to get back up front by spending all this time under caution. So that's why another thing too, I think we could be seeing a little bit more people aggressive too. They want to get this spot back.
I'd say it's safe to say we're getting towards the end of the race here with all these cautions we've had. These guys are really going to start getting aggressive. UK Wildcats, he's starting back in here 4th now.
Looks like Crispy Fries is on the in pit lane. We don't know if he lagged out or if he just said, I'm over right now. I don't want to keep going into caution fast.
Got Guitar back in front now, taking the lead, going out of turn 2 here on the back stretch.
Wow, we got 3-4 trucks that they're trying to stay off of each other, stay off that black wall. They all dive down low on the back stretch, and we got a truck way low on the inside there.
Yep, we got Ryan SP24 is now taking over second place here.
Looks like we got the two car, or the two
Carolina Nut Ford. Okay, Wildcats just got some damage on his truck there. Had a car get up in the wall and come back in front of him, amount of damage left on it.
We got some good racing back here with 32, Blakey T, Salty, Tenders, and Texpel. They're all trying to work their way back up in front, but it's difficult to pass. We've seen that numerous times tonight. Looks like they're starting to settle in a little bit, but there definitely will be some hardcore passing. Everybody's going to try to start making these dive bombs.
He just gets into the wall, gets past. UK Wildcats back to the lead once again. He's had a strong truck this whole race. He's had some difficult times getting around some of these drivers in and out of this last couple of stages, but seems to be having a strong truck. He's back in the lead. He's going to be taken into the turn one by itself with a pretty big gap on the leader.
Guitar sitting back here in third in that beautiful 54 truck. A little bit biased that Yamaha single attack, but he's doing well back here in third. And it appears that we're going to be under a caution again. Well, here's the thing. Here's your strategy. This is what you want to play. By now, you know your car. You got your car handling, your truck handling where you want to. You want those sport fresh tires, or you want that track position, knowing that the cautions can fly, and they have been flying a little bit more than what we're accustomed to in the Giggity Racing League. You stay out front and hold on to what you got, try to avoid that.
I think so. Yeah, you definitely don't want to get back there with them guys. I think you stay out more or less.
I think you go in and go ahead and pit just like UK Wildcats did there. He took his car to the rear of the field just by pitting. But them guys in front of him, I'm not sure exactly how many laps they got to go. But there's really no time what to go on right here. I think we have seen a lot of cautions, but I think maybe we'll see a few more before the race is over. That'll put UK a chance to get back towards that lead.
Like he's back up there going to the island.
That's Tex Pelt going in. Looks like he's going in like maybe. What happened there? Maybe that's.
With points being as tight as they are, too, like we discussed, stage points plus your motor victory points and finishing points. You want everything you can get right now. So it's brass tacks and bronze air medals time for the drivers.
Right now we got a new name up to the top of the field. Money Mike goes in and he takes out second, and here he comes trying to go for the lead.
They're all beating him
Oh,
back.
we got it.
They're all
I think that was UK that got spun right there. He spun around. Blakey T was trying to get around some drivers who they obtained another Darlington strike, bounced off the wall. Blakey T was trying to go around him, and it looked like UK got spun on that instant.
I think that was more than a strike.
This is a tough track to drive on, like we were talking about. Your patience is virtue. You've got to find that rhythm, and it's hard when you get so bunched up. Once you get spread out a little bit, you may be able to maintain that line. But again, with passing being so tight, you want to be able to take that opportunity when you can. A lot of these drivers are taking that opportunity. Other drivers are saying, no thank you, I want my spot back.
Here we go. So we got Salty Tenders on the outside. Second position. Side number 54.
Looks like Monster Racing's back up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's back here trying to battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Yeah, Monster's trying to make his way back to the front. He was very dominant earlier.
Like he's pushing Wildcat.
And looks like Monster, well, no. Monster's not cleared yet for 4th. And they're battling up there. By battling up there for the lead, that's giving these guys back here a chance to catch up with them. Once again, we have seen some great racing. We've seen some fantastic.
Oh, big wreck. Looks like Pro 75 flagged out. Second point. Flagged out.
That's unfortunate for him. He needed that.
Looks like Napa's worked his way back up front.
It's going to be interesting to see how Blakey T's and UK and Monster, work their way through the field to try to get back up there. They've all been very fast and very smooth. They've just been caught up in bad situations. time is clicking down, the laps are clocking off, so we need to figure out, they need to figure out what they're going to do to get their positions back. Do you stay out? Do you go for it? Do you get 4 fresh tires to be able to make a run for it?
I think right now it'd be almost worth risking with all these wrecks you've had going on.
I would tend to agree with you on that, Clay. Jump in, get yourself some tires, get your car, get yourself ready, and then stay out when other people pit. If they do, because you take that chance of them not pitting too, So you gotta flip that coin. UK's on the inside.
Monster Racing has made its way back up to the front, now in second position. On the inside of him is number 44.
Oh, they're all beating back. Keep them straight on me.
I can tell you, promise you something. Once again, we are going to have another great finish in the Giggity Racing League of truck drivers. They are all out for blood. They all want that black and white checkered flag. Monsters to the inside, give himself another position.
Wow. Big wreck. Money Mike just got put in the wall hard.
20 to go.
20 to go?
Remember, every time a caution comes out, that collects a couple laps off. A lot of these drivers don't want to see that, though. They want those laps. They want to be able to prove that they can gain positions and make it up there without the cautions. But if you're up front and you're leading, you don't mind seeing that caution, because that's a few laps to less pressure you have, Clay.
Yep.
It's no surprise, though, when to see Monster back up here. He's been one of the smoothest, consistent drivers.
We've got the old guy out front here now. 75 behind him, which is
Monster. It's good to see the old guy back up there running, especially after that. He had a couple unfortunate circumstances earlier in the race, but again, played it cool. Made the right moves at the right time. That's what it takes.
Monster's looking on the high side, setting them up.
old guy trying to hold it strong up front in the lead. Seems to have a good looking truck right now. He scrubs the wall a little bit coming into that turn, and Monster's going to take him on the inside and take the lead from him. You know, we saw Monster. He was running up front at the beginning of the race, and looks like he might have had a little trouble right there. Be taking the lead. Old guy's going to be in the lead again. Monster's in the wall hard. Blakey T's on his rear. Blakey T's going to have some damage, along with the number 22 of Country Rebel and the 19 of Sports Legend.
That was a hard hit, man. That was a hard hit.
Yeah, Monster went below the yellow, white line there and come up, and everybody just pile driving.
Not a good feeling when you're running well.
Not at
well,
all.
probably we'll be coming close to 15 to 10 to go after the caution. Do you stay out with your damage? Do you stay out? You know, that obviously affects the handling of your truck.
I think right now, I think like you were saying, I think it's just time to go to the pits. Everybody get 4 new fresh tires, get that damage fixed, and let's get this back on the road.
You
And then when laps goes.
Looks like everybody but the top 6, top 5, and one guy. 1 through 4.
Here we go. Got Wildcats out front once again.
He's bound to be determined to pull this one off. He's got tough competition behind him.
Coming.
Got the number 3 old guy trying to be on the second position here.
One's around.
Here's some tires sliding. We got a big wreck. Big wreck.
This was very uncharacteristic, you know, but let's see who it pans out for. UK was starting to pull out a little bit right there.
Like they say, this is Darlington. What can you expect?
You're either popping champagnes or throwing punches. But we'll gather them back up and we'll try to do it again. We are going to, you know, you take into consideration damage in tires if we have to go to an overtime.
Well, the way I look at it, putting this, somebody's got to win this race, and I think these guys have got to the point now where they're not going clean. They're saying, you know what, it's time to get gritty and dirty. Let's get this race over and let's see if we can win it. You know, might as well put a little luck in there and push these guys hard and see if they can get toward the front.
As we go back to
right now, they're all pushing each other pretty difficultly hard.
You got UK and old guy up here, and then you still got some hard chargers in the back. Let's see. Looks like UK got a good restart. Now he's going to go into this corner by himself.
Now we got a new name up front, Eternal, number 4, pushing down low on old guy. See if he can pass him on the low side. Looks to be a little loose.
Okay. Oh, one's around. Oh, one. He's around now.
Following UK in the lead right now, Wood. He's got at least a 2, maybe 3 truck length lead. He's trying to be smooth. These other guys, they're going to fight. They're going to fight for it. But UK being smooth. He's looking good.
Yeah, UK's truck looks really good out there. It looks nice and clean. Got some fresh air, especially with those angry trucks behind him from what we have seen in the beginning of the end of this race.
Yeah, I think they need to come out with a new video game. I think you just came on to something. Instead of Angry Birds, we'll call it Angry Trucks. And UK's pulling at least quarter straightaway, half straightaway going down there. Now those guys fighting for second, third, fourth, fifth wood. That's just giving UK an opportunity to pull out.
Yeah, we had a interview with this racer, UK Wildcat, before the race. He seemed to say that his truck was really strong towards the end of the race, and it sure is showing off here with little laps to go.
A good truck with a lot of talent, and that's a deadly combination for some of these other drivers that are right there. He's in that clean air.
6 to go.
He is not wanting to see that yellow flag. He is not wanting to see
Not at all. He's got a massive lead on second place right now.
So 5 to go at the line.
They're starting to they're still fighting hard. They're trying to work everything back out, but we've gone green flag for 3 or 4 laps now. Let's see. Do you think we're going to have another caution? Do you think we're going to go green, white, checkered overtime?
5 to go at the line.
I think we might finish it off right here.
There's some hard battling back there, Clay. Wood, I don't know what you would do, but I know what I would do, and that would be checkers or wreckers.
Renegade Racer and another truck back here rubbing up on each other pretty good. See if it causes a caution.
Looks like the top 4 have started to spread out, especially with UK Wildcats. He's got that truck dialed in, but he's losing a little ground. But second, third, and fourth, they've separated themselves. I think they said we're not going to fight each other. They're just trying to work with each other.
Yeah, it's funny to note that you noted that, Puddin. Going back towards the beginning of this race, we saw Monster Racing and UK run, up towards the front of this field. After all the beating and banging we've watched throughout the stages, we come back towards the end of the race here, and here they are, 1 and 2 again. It really shows who can drive this track and who's having troubles throughout the stages.
If I was the leader right now, if I was UK Wood, you know what I would do? Knowing that I've got a comfortable lead with 2-3 laps to go, I would back it down just a little bit. I would maintain that gap, keep it there, but
I don't know. It looks like Monster might be catching him. Monster definitely has pulled some gap on third and fourth right there. As you see earlier, we saw him in the corners on the big screen coming around, and they were really close together. Now Monster's created a big gap out here in no man's land. See if he can take a run and catch the leader right here before the end of the lap. Just a couple laps to go.
Clean air, no trucks around him, Wood. Monster's got a good chance. That's a good observation play.
2 to go here at the line.
How many?
2 to go. Here.
Okay.
At the line.
Monster's definitely driving it in a lot harder. I'm following UK right now, looking back. Oh, it looks like Monster got loose, went down below that white dotted line. I think that might have just gave it. Yeah, that might have just gave the race to UK if he could hold on. Smooth, patient laps.
Got 1 to go.
It's definitely going to shake up to be a barn burner back here for second, third, and fourth.
That's right. Napa and the number. Is that the number 9? Can't really see its number.
Napa makes a pass on the inside right there.
51, that's going to be Elvin. Elvin giving a little bump. I believe that's it.
Congratulations to Wildcats for
takes the
pulling that
win.
out. Congratulations.
Who was it? Wildcats? I see.
Yep, well,
Who's that second?
I'll find
Might
out.
have been Napa fan. Looked like it was
I think
Napa.
Napa got third. I think Guitar.
Guitar guys?
Nope, not Guitar.
You guys want to get Wildcats in here? We'll talk to them.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Napa's second.
Yeah, Napa looked like second. It looked like Monster was lead, but he got a little loose and dove down and lost track position. Unfortunate for him, he looked very strong, very dominant.
Heck yeah, let's get Wildcats in here. I want to talk to him. He's dominant.
He was up front, was involved in a couple accidents, stayed cool, calm, and collected, worked his way back to the front, and pulls out the W as the Lady in Black tonight. What a great race. Unfortunate for Blakey T. Blakey T's a good guy. I know he's trying to prove himself, and he is a heck of a driver. Very fast. He just got caught up in a couple situations early, too.
Well, everybody has their nights. I mean, it happens. We all know everybody that's in the Giggity Racing League is all good drivers, so it gets tough when you get that many good drivers all in one race. So I think they all did good to get the race over with and done with. And it was
Blakey T had the fastest lap.
Yeah, Blakey T had a fast lap of 29.978, followed by UK Wildcats, which is a race leader of 30.029. Blakey T is going to be the only guy on the field that had a lap time of under 30 seconds.
Well, congratulations to all the drivers who finished in the top 5 stage points for obviously virtual and great driving by everybody. We wish everybody luck next time. Are you able to get UK in here and get a word with him, Wood?
Oh, I can't invite him off the blue screen, so you guys will have to do it.
He already backed out.
We'll catch up with UK here in a little bit and let everybody know what's going on. T. Clay, thanks for joining us tonight, man. You did a great job. Wood, honored to talk with you all night long and watch this race. Thank guys for having me.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah,
and
definitely.
to all the fans watching, y'all have a great Veterans Day evening.
And thank you to all
Thank
of
you
the
for
fans
watching the Giggity Truck Series.
That's for Giggity Racing League. This is Puddin', Clay, Wood. Thanks for having us. Thanks for great racing by all the competitors.